Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
So we had a poll about what was going to replace RWBY Volume 7, what we're going to cover on Tuesdays. And the four choices were like Red vs. Blue, Rick and Morty, One Punch Man, and Genlock. And I was very surprised by this. I really thought people were going to go with like One Punch Man or Rick and Morty, but no, Genlock won. There were 8 votes. And if you're a Patreon, keep out for polls when we have polls like this, because you can get the chance to vote. Any Patreon, no matter what tier, will be able to vote. So we had 1 vote for Red vs. Blue, 1 vote for Rick and Morty, and 6 votes for Genlock.
And surprisingly, 0 votes for One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Of all the ones to win, Genlock?
I think it's because I think it's because we watch RWBY, and it's the same company. And I also looked it up. There's only 8 episodes in the first season, so it'll be like we can just get through it in 8 weeks. And then we can just move on. Because then after 8 weeks, we can just go back to Volume 7, which will be ready. Or Volume 8 of RWBY. All right.
Dude, so premiere is in 4 weeks.
It's in 4 weeks? It's fine. We'll do that too.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna watch the trailer for Genlock right now. And I actually know a little bit about this. This show has a crazy voice cast.
Did you seriously get tongue-tied saying voice cast?
Noise. It's got a noise voice cast. It's got Michael B. Jordan. It's got
Dakota Fanning, Macy Williams, and David Tennant. It literally says it right here.
Oh, well, fuck me. All right, and then it's something about like giant robots fighting giant monsters. I mean, can't go wrong with that if you ask me. How do you screw that up?
It has been screwed up.
Well, I don't want to think about those versions. All right, let's do it. I just love David Tennant.
I like seeing you smile. Been too long.
I'll stay here this weekend, all right?
Aww.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh, he's not there.
Draw the Union back from their self-defeating path of...
Whoa. Oh shit, is the UN getting attacked?
Listen up. This is it. The Union's making their play. This is how the war begins.
Kind of remind me of like the aliens from Edge of Tomorrow.
But we will rise to meet it. Vanguard will do everything we can to protect those who have put their trust in us. Get it done, Vanguard.
Welcome to the Anvil. Thank you for all your time thus far testing for our program.
That's a hell of a way to say hello.
That's nothing. Wait till you see what he does to you next.
We are at the dawn of a new age. What is Genlock if not the next step in humanity's evolution?
Hey, how you doing? Don't mind me, just learning how to walk. Again.
Looks like we got a team.
I love how they're all color coordinated. Oh, this music's pretty tight. Oh, hello. Oh, I love the back-to-back shots. Hell yeah. Okay, so this takes place in like the real world as opposed to RWBY, which is like a fictional world.
Come on.
Hell yeah. I don't think there's a season 2 yet. I don't even think they've announced a season 2 yet or anything. Man. I wonder how like the choreography is gonna be. Probably not like on RWBY's level, but I mean it should be entertaining. So they fighting. What are they fighting? They fighting like evil robots, or like what was that thing at the end they were fighting? Oh yeah. Jace? Can you do me a favor? Can you remind me who Dakota Fanning is? I know the name. I'm like, who is that person?
Do you remember the movie Push?
Yes.
She's that little girl who was the Watcher.
Okay, well give me a more recent movie. I'm just gonna Google it.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Why do you only know the one movie?
Why is it that 1 year ago you hadn't seen The Last Airbender?
Okay, fine. Oh, she was in... Oh, this chick. She's in... I think she's in one of the Twilight movies. Yeah, she is. Oh, God, she's the little girl from the Cat in the Hat movie. Ew, I hate that movie.
Ouch. She voiced Coraline.
Oh, that's cool. All right, yeah, I just didn't know... All right. That's one of those names where, like, I recognize the name, but who are you? I like the it's so interesting just changing it up from what RWBY is, where RWBY's like this fictional world, And then they got this. This is just, you saw the Statue of Liberty, so this is like supposed to be the real world, just with
Based on actual Earth, not.
yeah. And we got big robots, and I do think it's just super cartoony, just how they're all color coded, like they're all wearing like white and red and white and blue or whatever color they are, and the bad guys are just all black. And
Seems like it'd be really easy to
distinguish them in a fight.
well, really easy to just create a suit to be an imposter. No pun. I'm not trying to reference Among Us, so.
I mean, at least with, I hope it doesn't get to the point where, like, in the Transformers movies, whenever they're fighting, you can't tell anybody apart. So maybe the colors will help. Yeah, so I'm excited for this show. I mean, it's just gonna, I don't think it's gonna be, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about this show. I think people like it. What do you know about? You don't know anything about it, do you?
I know it got 6 votes on our Patreon.
That is true. So maybe that should say something. Actually, there's a comment. Someone commented on it. Here are the comments on the post about Genlock. It says, I really love Genlock. I think it stands on its own as a great sci-fi show, not just as a great CG cartoon by Rooster Teeth. I think the CG is good. At least I'm kind of glad it doesn't look exact. It's like not the same style as Ruby. You know what I mean? It kind of looks like Dragon Prince in a way. Actually, not so much.
It almost kind of looks like halfway between those two.
Yeah, kind of like, it does kind of look like Ruby now that I'm looking at it, but it's different enough. You know, I'm particularly looking at like the arms and the faces. I mean, I like this weird little detail at the beginning where it's him with his family. Michael B. Jordan's character, he's with his family, and then he just.
Why does that have to be Michael B. Jordan, man? That's racist.
I'm sorry for assuming. You're right. What if it wasn't Michael B. Jordan's character? I mean, I heard his voice, but that's fun. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. That's like when we watched the Nostalgia Critic for Jurassic Park. I'm like, oh, just because it was a black arm, you automatically assume it's Samuel L. Jackson. That's pretty funny. But no, and then he leaves, but like he like disappears. So I think it's like that's a pretty cool like virtual FaceTime. And then the other comment says, as much as I want to see you guys react to Red versus Blue, I also want to see Genlock in a reasonable amount of time. And you know, it's short, so we can do it and then we can move on. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. All right, that's all I gotta say. So expect Genlock like within the next week or two, and it's gonna be the same thing. Like first episode, everybody will be able to see the full length for free on our Patreon. And then every episode after that, $1 will get you the full length, and the $3 will get you early access. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We'll see you guys in the next one.